Hey all, and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 3. As we said last time, we're going to be doing a bit of story today. What the fuck is... oh my. I think we should just head towards the story proc and leave them be, because last time I tried getting involved in that, they pushed my shit inside out. Old Road of Rebirth, huh?
Yeah, if you remember, I told you that I also tried to fight that group, and they killed me too, and I was over-leveled at the time.
So I just pulled it free.
No, I mean Lucky 7.
More info about Lucky 7, because we need more, to be honest. We don't know enough about this sword yet.
And we knew everything about the Monado roughly around this point in the first game. The Aegis kind of speaks for itself, but Lucky 7 is the outlier here.
I mean, we knew everything about the Monado that we needed to know. There's certainly a lot of secrets involved that gets revealed near the end of the game.
True that.
Also, I guess some stuff about the Monado gets revealed in Xenoblade 2, because we learn what it actually is through that, but that's getting into some metaphysical stuff, I guess.
Riku just Riku. No secrets here.
The garden variety Nopon thing has kind of become a meme now.
Who is your master pond, Riku?
Riku mustered up some big fancy
Before we get too far into this, I do want to bring up a mistake that I made during the previous session. When you were fighting Garvel's team in Lance's Ascension Quest, I mentioned that Layla was the healer. I was wrong. Hoop was actually the healer of that group. And I feel bad because I even made a sexist joke about it, so fuck me, I guess.
How dare you, Spar?
So I apologize for that one. Hoop was actually the healer, Layla was not.
Lucky 7 is something we'll have to cherish as we go on. Riku, thanks a lot.
You're welcome, I guess.
Riku is just the ultimate Chad Nopon. He is just such a great Nopon to have with the party. Like, Riki was great because he was an awesome party member and was just a ray of sunshine throughout the game. Riku is like Goofy having sage advice in Kingdom Hearts 2 the whole time. That's kind of what Riku is.
We see in the past here or the present?
The fact that I'm not answering that should be answer enough for you.
Yeah, there's someone here who really shouldn't be, so, oh, this fucking guy.
The footwork.
Again, very fortuitous that we did Lance's Ascension Quest last time, because this guy got introduced there. He was also introduced in the main story that we ended up covering, but, yeah, the fact that he was involved with that quest just kind of ended up being a lucky break.
Guide them forth with thy inimitable melody.
Oh, why? Why you gotta be that kind of guy, reviving people to fuck with our most beloved team? Yeah, he shouldn't be alive right now, but here he is.
Miyabi shouldn't be either, because she died when Mio was escaping whatever that flashback is that we've seen tiny bits and pieces of.
I assume we'll get the full story during Mio's Ascension Quest?
Yes, which we're actually approaching. It is, strangely, actually required as part of the main story, even though it's still called Side Story Mio. I mean, you're going to be picking that up in about 5 minutes, so that's not even that much of a spoiler.
My favourite kind of spoiler is the one where chat backseats and says, "Ooh, something cool is coming. Kinda would have liked to figure that out by myself, thank you."
I am extremely guilty of doing that, but sometimes you just gotta live the hype, you know?
Yeah, you gotta ooh.
Never seen this place before.
Capricorn Pass.
Yes, welcome to Valak Mountain combined with what was the snowy place in 2? I can't remember which Titan that was.
I know what you're talking about. It's where Zeke's dad lives, but I can't remember the name of it. I'm so sorry.
I don't actually think there's a lot of Valak Mountain here. I think this is actually more of that Titan.
We wait for something here. Soft, concerned breath.
Everyone just needed to take in the scenery before we launch into the flashback.
Brr, it's pretty fucking cold here. Yeah, alright, you do. cat's always got to show off.
Tantal, that was the Titan, the Kingdom of Tantal.
That's the one.
Whoa, nice one, Mimi.
Apologies for having a memory like an open drain.
Yeah, a sieve, if you will. Hold me, Abby.
Can't
Always
even
with
get
your
that off,
lack
Tell
of
me,
balance
Abby.
and whatnot.
Shouldn't have slacked in basic. 20 laps of the colony, and pick up the pace.
Ha 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 ha, she can't balance on a beam. Ha 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 ha.
When is this going to be required for our duties?
Just be nice to have us all.
I
Offseer.
didn't think Senna was here.
That's right.
Oh, maybe they're at a
But
different
why?
place and they get
I was
sent
told
to
with
the
the
colony
Vikings,
where
in all
the thing
training
happens with
packages.
Miyabi. That's why Senna was here
It's
already.
done.
Isn't it nice when you forget everything about a game and you slowly piece it together again when you replay it?
Enter.
Yeah, I mean, that also happens because I've literally played the rest of the entries
And
in this
now,
series
Consider yourselves
in
our
between the
official
last time I
colony
finished this game and
officer.
now, and so my mind is full of Xenoblade 1 right now.
Understand.
Same,
This decision
honestly.
is final.
My mind is kind of always full of Xenoblade 1, so that's just sort of a constant state that I live in.
Swing. Look at these nobodies with their standard lances and whatnot, and we get the protagonist weapons. Don't want to toot and loot this flute. Want to carve some guys up.
So, did you learn the score? I guess. So you can play it? More or less. That's so cool. And your part's so much harder than mine as well. I've been trying, but I'm struggling a bit with the start of the 12th bar.
Can we please just drop it?
Oh,
We play tomorrow. I just want to get it over with.
you're right, yeah. Sorry.
Theme of pushing others away.
I'll practice and make sure I've got my part down pat.
I'll make a whole log next time, you'll see.
Considering what we know about Mio's interactions with Miyabi, a lot of this seems strange, huh?
Yeah. But then again, you're coming at the start of the relationship, so it's always going to seem a little off.
Mio's also kind of upset about being made into the Offseer because she wanted to be sort of frontline fighter because she had the skill set for that.
It's kind of like if you were a butcher, and someone says one day, "Oh, we need you to play the violin." Look, my similes, or whatever, not the best, but I'm better at playing video games. That's all that's needed here.
Here's our side story, which, like I said, is required for the main story, so...
So weird.
There's gonna be another one of those later on, I'll go ahead and tell you now.
Okay. Gonna get a good couple of hours in here, so hopefully we can make as much progress as possible.
We will almost certainly finish this, and if we have enough time, there's an extra bonus thing we can do after this quest to unlock a cool thing.
Ooh, I do like unlocking cool things. I'm gonna be honest, I thought the waymarker was pointing to one of those dudes.
Yeah, the enemies kind of overlap it a little.
Oh my god, don't zoom in on that.
That is not a good texture to zoom in on.
Fluty toot of the past.
What is this, an episode of Naruto? So many flashbacks.
Also a soundtrack with a heavy emphasis on flute and wind instruments.
Yes, I don't know if you've heard, but they actually do change that a little in Future Redeemed.
Oh.
It's because you don't have the Offseers as the main focus, so the flute wouldn't make sense.
Was it like trap music instead?
Can't say that I could think of a lot of it off the top of my head right now, but it's still up to the same quality as the rest of the game.
Good.
Nadia, what's up? Fine tuning? Yeah. Got another battle tomorrow. Bit of a waste, And you're such a slick fighter, too.
Yeah, I know, I'm
Can't
kind of
believe you turned
internalizing
into
all
that
this
Ted's
right now.
Miyabi. I don't know what the commander was thinking.
Yeah.
Trying not to speak out against
least
your
you get to take
superior
it easy.
officers.
Low risk of dying when you're in the rear guard.
Don't call me a bottom, I don't appreciate that.
Nadia, we're waiting for you. Mission briefing? Cool, be right there. Later!
Gonna go be a cat who gets their claws out. So whose character stories have we looked deeper into at this point? I know we've done Noah. That's quite a big one. Lance... Tyon we did a little bit of. We know his story. Senna... Uni I don't think we've concluded yet.
Another day?
No, and
Come on, let's go back.
obviously some of the side stories are still there, so a lot of the story arcs are incomplete, because Lands is the only one that we've really done, and obviously Mio's is here. The rest of them are still there. Some of them do a better job than others of actually being about that character, I'll say that much. Sometimes you kind of feel like, I don't think this was the right character choice for this one, but it is what it is. I think this is the battlefield from the beginning of the game,
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks familiar.
because it's got the same wreckage over there. If the camera were to pan just a little bit up to the sort of top right,
is
you'd be
all
able to see the snowy
such a
area where we are, because that's where the upper area of the Asia region is
Everyone
at.
else is out collecting life. And
If
here
you
we
remember
are,
when we
noodling
did
our
Teach's
fields.
Hero Quest a long time ago,
What are you
I
silly,
pointed out
really?
that level 100
The
monster that
colony
was
in
flying
everyone.
above.
Oh.
I think
Yeah,
it's
you could
obvious.
actually get to that area
We
now,
can
because
only
it's in the
truly contribute
upper part of the region.
after
No, thank
death,
you.
Is all.
After death, though.
You will be seeing me
that just
fight that
pointless?
monster as part of the super
We can
boss
be
video
playing
at the
our
end of the
hearts out
LP.
here,
Cool.
and nobody'd
It's,
even see us.
Actually, the super
Is that
boss that
right?
I have the toughest
Sure
time
it
with
is.
for whatever reason.
Mio, is that why you're here? For recognition? Is that why you're being an Offseer?
No, I was actually
For
told to be an
commendation.
officer, but you know.
No, it's just duty.
Oh, I just noticed. Miyabi's
I'm actually
mark is on the
wild.
opposite
I'm
side of her
so
neck as Mio's.
Two halves of one
I
whole.
bet you're just
Yeah,
scared.
that's really cool.
It is scary. Fighting. I am afraid. To steal others' lives with my own hands. Actually, I'm impressed that it comes so easy to everyone else.
Even in a war-torn
just
world, there's going to be
natural.
people that have that
We all of us
aversion.
live to fight.
You're wrong.
It's just kind of human nature to not want
We
to
just
do
have
that.
to-
Even in a
fight
world
to
where
live,
nature is
that's all.
that people want to do that.
It's kind of weird that they didn't, like,
Yeah.
breed that into them as, like, a
Have you ever
failsafe.
touched a mote of light from a Kavesi?
Well, they're taught from birth basically to be like that, but some people it just
They're the same
doesn't
as
stick,
ours.
I guess. They
On
just
the
have
outside.
this kind of disposition.
Yeah.
People live hoping the same things as us.
In the end, everyone is the same when they're a
It's
ball of
sad
light.
fate. Still,
This is a lot of the same stuff that Noah was talking
If we're
about at the
forced to
beginning of
live
the game
this
as
way,
well. How the other side also
the
have
least we
feelings
can
and
do
such and so forth.
is this.
It's so weird when the music doesn't match the finger movements, though. It does bother me a little.
Well, I'm not the kind of person to look at fingers like that, I'm sorry.
I spent so many days, years, months, whatever, playing Guitar Hero that I notice things like that.
Yeah, I guess that would do it. She's getting moat pilled. Everyone is. Aww.
Fly high, ever higher. Goodbye. And thank you.
Wonder what the consoles would say if they saw them
Send
thanking
on
the moats.
voices of the departed.
I don't think Console Y
As
would
an
really
Offseer's
care. He just,
purpose.
as long as they're doing their job, I don't think
It's
he
not
would really
voiced
care that
at all.
much.
So long as those voices speak to you.
Voices. Mio! Miyabi! Thanks, guys!
How weirdly casual. Thanks for the funeral dirge, I really appreciate it.
I'd call it more emotional than anything else, but yeah.
People die, and Mio toots the flute.
People die when they are killed. Fun fact for you.
I went with the RPG reference, while I went with the meme. That kind of shows where we are on the emotional spectrum, I feel.
I feel like that's just kind of how we are in commentary.
A little bit. Man, it'd be really cool if you could like enter a code and then become all Christmas colours, like in Donkey Kong Country 3.
Or how you can change the Coco and Sonic Frontiers to be Easter eggs. Or at least you could for a little while.
See, we switched it there. Spar was the one with the video game reference, and I was the one with the meme. Well, technically, they were both video game references, but shut up.
I made the Sonic reference, so...
I like that kind of reference, so I do. Ooh, that sure was updated.
Time for some gameplay, in quotation marks, because it's kind of just running.
I do like running.
There's a bunch of enemies here, but you're so high-leveled that you kind of don't need to bother fighting any of them if you don't want to.
Okay. I don't know if it's just me.
I definitely... Yep, I know.
I ran past the Hitler bullet and thought it said Hitler bullet.
Right? And you say we'll find Colony Omega here.
Yeah.
Anywho.
The colony
Not real
is here.
surprised, because I did the same thing.
Oh, Tom and Spar.
Obviously, be careful not to fall off here, because it is a very long way down.
Well, if I want to, I will.
You gonna send him off?
Let's do it. I'm going to be honest, I kind of forgot Gondor was in the party until she piped up.
Gondor being here is, like, the least appropriate, I would say, because any of the Kevis or Agnes soldiers would be able to respect this. And I would say Monica has a pretty good respect for, you know, seeing soldiers off like this as well. Gondor, I feel like, is not quite old enough to have that experience and respect.
True there.
Although I might be underestimating her.
Maybe. Let's see. I should really change to someone else. That's almost done. Oh, hell yes.
I would generally recommend having ether damage for something that's coming up.
This one?
Yeah. Just to let you know, the ether damage is going to be your friend.
Okay. It tricked me with its witchcraft.
Also, Noah with the cape looks cool.
He does.
I think my favorite outfit for Noah is actually the martial artist that you get from Gondor's class. It just looks so badass on him.
It's so cold, I might fall over.
So you remember earlier in the game how Mio had such trouble
Breather?
with the warm climates and everything?
Yeah.
That's because she's from this colder climate.
Definitely.
That's why she can't handle it.
Fair enough.
It's actually sort of a reverse of what happened with Nia, because she couldn't handle the cold back in Xenoblade 2.
That looks good.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm freezing. Mio, aren't you cold?
This is still bearable for me.
And Mio's like not wearing anything hardly right now. She's got like the short sleeve jacket on.
Yeah. Fluffy Nopon not weak against cold. Fluff, fur, and feathers keep out chill.
I always forget that Nopon have feathers.
Some do. Maybe all of them do. It's been a while. Aha! Mo Mama! We've come on behalf of Shill Shill. Did she give you a stone? We're here to take it back for her. Stone? Oh. Stone is lost. You're right over there, Uni. I think she's kind of stuck. My mama was sleeping in a tall tree and it fall down, never again to be seen. Friends can tell this to Shill Shill. We can, but is it okay to go without taking back a stone? It's a annoying hassle, so it's okay. Everyone have same voice in this scene. Shill Shill is majorly serious Nopon, so probably she get angry. Oh well. Right, we'll just go tell her then.
The background Nopon just kept popping in and out, which was really funny to watch.
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
Ah, much better.
Fucking lovely, isn't it? Alright. Rest up.
Rest up.
I like, Senna in the background bench pressing Monado. Or I guess just using her as a push-up weight.
Mia,
Yeah, everyone's back in their
can you
default
tell us more
clothes
about
because we
Colony
have
Omega?
fancy cutscene again.
I've had glimpses when we interlink. But what does it all mean?
Right. I'll try. Senna, is that okay? May I?
Yeah. I don't see a problem with that.
Secretly seething
You can
because
tell
she
them.
wanted to tell the story.
Well, the story in this case is not really that much about Senna. I don't think she's super involved in this.
I guess Mio was just being polite then.
Senna must have been there, she just wasn't as important as Miyabi, I guess, we'll say.
5 years ago, the three of us were foot soldiers in Colony Theta. One day, with no reason given,
God, I wonder who the protagonists are.
we were transferred to Colony Omega.
Ooh, it's purple.
Uh-huh. Like I said, we're going to find out more about the flame clocks, and why some of them have different colors.
And why is here to tell us that?
I didn't even realize I was making that pun. It's kind of hard to avoid.
We didn't fight. Rather, we were subject to daily examinations for no clear reason.
Huh.
Then one day, there was an accident.
Oh.
This is what happens when you mess with the natural order. Although I guess nothing about this world is the natural order, so we're like double packing it on here.
Or maybe that crow had a point.
I like how Y just pieced out.
Oh, fuck this.
Yeah, so this is what the flashback was about the whole time.
Mia. Me. Just wait.
Isn't the gas still coming?
I guess it hasn't reached here yet, but yeah, there it is. Creeping slowly behind.
Ooh, I'll go get you.
Mio, take this.
Why don't you just get in with us? There's plenty of room.
I like to put my feet up.
Live life in my stead. Miyabi.
I guess someone has to be on the outside to launch this pod, which seems like terrible design, actually.
This is what we get for not including failsafes in the budget.
Miyabi!
To make matters worse, it blew the fuck up.
Oh yeah, they were actually inside the Piranhas for that, too.
Yeah. The one place you'd think you'd be safe, but no.
Such is the way when you do weird experiments, I suppose.
Yeah. Kind of want to figure out what was going on there. Maybe testing them to see how flavorful they are.
I couldn't do a thing.
Unfortunately, hammers are not good for putting out fires.
Not really. I mean, you could spin it really fast and create a fan.
Miyabi was a hero.
That just reminds me of Tyon doing that during the last session where he just spun his weapon for a really long time and did one hit.
And she gave it to me.
So this is where the resolve kicks in, I suppose.
Yes, and notice that Mio keeps Miyabi's flute, and that's actually the one that she ends up giving to Noah as well when they trade.
That's a big
I'll
thing.
leave my mark.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of trust to put into a person after something like this.
This lifetime that Miyabi gave to me. I'll use it well.
I think Miyabi was actually younger than Mio. I think Mio was closer to Homecoming. So that's like even more why Mio would be upset about this, because Miyabi gave up more time.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, imagine if you're a superior and your junior officer
Regret all you
goes
want,
instead of you.
but the past
There's a lot
can
of
never
guilt
change.
associated with it.
But You can
At the
change
same
who you are
time,
in
the junior
present.
officer might think, hey, someone in a
If
higher
you're
position
strong
has
then.
more to live for. But,
Back then,
boy, that's getting into
imagine
depressing
being able to save
subject
everyone.
matter.
Yeah, nothing depressing about the world of Xenoblade, that's for
Is it
sure.
wrong to think
Or just
that?
militaries in general.
Not at all. I feel you.
I see ya.
I know I wish I'd been stronger back then.
Dude, you were like, what? Well, not 10 years old, that's for sure.
I don't know how old they were back then, but I'd say second term, third term. So like 12,
yeah.
maybe.
I want to go back there with that in mind. And now I have the chance.
Mio, what kind of colony is this Omega?
I hate
I
how
never
they
even
pronounced
knew it
Omega.
existed.
It bothers me
Yeah.
every time.
I'm not even
I
sure if that's
fucking
like the
never
proper
either.
British pronunciation of it. I've always said
We've got,
Omega.
What?
Mhm.
23 Acnean colonies in all?
That's the only way I've ever heard
I
it
got
until
off to
this game.
fly.
Good intel.
Okay, so there's not enough
Hey
colonies
now.
for the
No,
letters of the
nothing in with
alphabet. That's
letters.
interesting.
I took my education seriously.
Ah, shut up. Don't flatter yourself.
C's get degrees.
Colony Omega was an independent entity. It never engaged. The name it used was Agnian, but even that wasn't the whole truth. Omega's administrator was the Mobius Y.
Oh, here he
He
comes.
was performing some kind of experiment there, using us as guinea pigs.
Of course, at the time, Mio didn't
I
know
don't
anything
what
about
he was
Mobius.
doing. M wasn't briefed on it either. All I can remember is that oddly glowing violet flame clock.
So we've seen blue, we've seen green, and now
Colony that
violet.
doesn't fight.
Never knew that.
Green
was
had the
even a
power to
thing.
take life from both
Why
sides
distort
when
it
they
now?
fell, rather than just the enemy.
Colony Omega.
Violet we'll be seeing shortly, because it's obviously
Blue is
involved
from
in
M.
this quest, and Blue is just kind of the standard one.
Yeah.
Senna, anything to add?
I don't really know much about it. The accident happened pretty soon after we were moved.
Huh.
I see.
Omega's existence, the tests, it was all why. That's just the Mobius he is.
Kind of reminds me of Vexen, the whole
Do share.
mad scientist kind of thing.
Mimi!
Not nearly as hammy, though.
Which is saying a lot, because Y is pretty hammy.
On Ethel and Camaravi's Veronicus?
Oh, right, yeah, I forgot about that.
I could be wrong.
No, you're spot on.
I forgot that was there too, yeah, it's a good point.
I didn't think of that at all.
Really?
So much else going on in that scene, you kind of forget about the different color on the flame clocks.
Yeah, it's like a spoiler hidden in plain sight, really.
And in that accident, so were the whole colonies. Most likely, Y was running experiments that could potentially prove fatal to us soldiers.
You think?
And now that the colony's back,
Well,
you're
Mobius
thinking
doesn't care
we're
about
still in there.
collateral damage. There's always more soldiers they could just
That's why
shit
I have
out,
to go.
really.
To
And I
end
mean,
this,
even if they
these
do
colonies
die,
are
they just
guys
come
I've
back
been for long enough.
in the cycle, you know?
Exactly. I'm with you.
The circle
Let's go too.
must be broken.
We're all going, I thought. Right?
Yeah, obviously. Let's go, Mio. To Colony Omega.
So I'm not entirely sure if Y is Zed's right-hand man. He certainly seems important,
Thank
but
you.
N seems like higher up on the totem pole.
I'll
Kind of
do
like
the same.
Syx, really.
It is sort of a thing where X and Y are kind of like Zaldan and Zigbar in terms of being the highest on the rank,
Uh-huh.
but N is like Syx in that he does a lot of the
The
grunt work and
brilliant stuff, please.
just is menacing.
For ceaseless eons, we Mobius have bitten a pace with this world. Yet with drawn-out abiding, many lost sight of the pith thereof,
Oh, God.
dissipating slowly, as doth the world.
I'm not going to try to translate anything he's saying. He's just kind of philosophizing.
He's verbose.
Bad touch.
The brilliance of life is exigent, more dazzling than now. If we wish to save the world.
Not entirely sure what you're doing is going to save the world. At least not the kind of world anyone would want to live in.
I see some relations.
It probably saves the world that Mobius wants to live in, that's for sure.
Yeah, but that's so stagnant, it never changing.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the whole point.
Omega's somewhere around here, right? Yeah.
So, somewhere around here, I can't remember exactly where it is, but there is a fork in the road somewhere, and the fork... I think it might be after Colony Omega, actually. I'm saying it wrong now. One way continues in the main story, and the other way continues towards the final hero to unlock in the game. We haven't gotten all of them leading up to that yet, but it is the final one on the list.
We're already missing a couple, actually. Let's have a look. Nope, wrong one, son. There's space for a couple more here.
Yeah, if you check the class list that you can choose, some of them are shown there.
Yeah, interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of figured out who this one is, honestly.
And you could probably figure out a couple of them just by the silhouettes.
Oh, Jesus.
Were you expecting a cutscene?
Yeah, I kind of was.
Nope, you're just kind of thrown into it. This is part of the reason that I recommended you getting such high level, because there is a lot of enemies here. Fortunately, they're all pretty weak. They don't really have a whole lot of HP for any of them, so it shouldn't be super terrible. If your healers actually do their jobs anyway.
That would be nice, but one of them's tied up in a fusion right now.
Well, they did that because Lance got down to like double-digit HP.
Kind of wanted to play as someone else for a change.
Noah's like the best because he has that special talent art, but if you can't like build up the unlimited sword, it's not worth it.
Yeah, there we go.
Wait a sec.
They're a mixed unit.
Oh.
But that's just not possible.
Says the person in the middle of a mixed unit.
Yeah.
We'll
But
just
we're
have to
special, we're Ouroboros.
Unusual. They might be stretched thin.
Huh?
If it's like Mio said, then they've been running an experiment out of Omega.
These soldiers are evidently one of the results.
Kevis and Agnes.
Together for the first
What kind of
time.
experiment
Well,
could involve both
second
of them?
time.
Well, many times because we saw the flashbacks in
But
earlier when we saw the previous lives of Noah and Mio, how they had ran into the rest of the group multiple times throughout the cycles that they went through.
Very true. Kind of
let's aim for
head-scratchingly confusing, but also very true.
I'll take point.
I think there is a... Yeah, I was going to say there's a camp right here. We just had a camp, but here's another one.
We could do with some food.
Clean your body, clean your mind.
In fact, yeah, I don't think we've used any food in a while. Why don't we have Manana cook something up?
Yeah.
I think we used food last time, but my point stands.
Give me a big EXP boost. Oh, yeah. I did have 9 minutes left on that other one, but this is fine.
Well, you're not going to be able to replace that mid-battle, so...
Oh, I needed that.
Little paper fella. Doop doo 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 doo. Hello, level 51s. Oh, this one's level 52. Look out, lads.
Oh boy. There's only 2 of them here? Is that right? Okay. Interesting.
Well, they didn't say they were spread thin, so...
Oh, I see a couple more further down the path. They just didn't bunch up together for some reason.
Hopefully they will continue to stay apart like that.
Honestly, might be able to just run past them.
I know, but it's free EXP for the bank.
And it breaks up the monotony of a bunch of cutscenes in a row.
It sure does. Even though the cutscenes are engaging and interesting and well written.
Yes, but, you know, sometimes you just want to press the buttons and do things.
I do! You know me, you get me.
Shall we deal with it?
Fatal Barrage is one of the best arts in the whole game because it's really strong. It can get up to a 400% damage multiplier,
Holy shit.
which is one of the highest, aside from a very specific class, which is sort of like a blue mage kind of thing, if you know what that is. And it's also a line AoE, so it hits everything in front of you, so that's just really powerful. The big problem is you're also probably going to pull aggro with it. Which I guess is why this class has that dead set art to actually remove all of your aggro in one go.
There we go.
Oh, Blue, good thing we found this.
Oh boy. Look at this wide open space.
Surprising, an ambush.
Yep. More.
Give him a proper welcome.
Get some power charge going. Aggro's changing so much you're just hearing that sound overlaid onto itself.
God damn, look at all those numbers. There we go.
Gondor went down.
Yep.
Very ominous music here.
Really?
Kind of fits the mood with what's going on, though. And there goes Tyon.
Oh boy, this is all going to pop. It's all going to pop.
Fortunately, Senna has full HP so she can get people up. Hopefully. Nope, there she goes. Okay. And I recommend you to get like 5 levels above this fight.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm thinking this one is gonna be a fail.
It's very embarrassing for a Ouroboros. It just fell over and like, oh, I can't take it anymore. Jesus.
Alright, go swap out Uni's class. So she's a stronger healer, and maybe switch one of your attackers to a third healer.
Class.
Either the war medic or her default class.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, just make it easier to get through here.
I'm coming with you.
Yeah, this ought to make it a lot easier to get through.
You, my lad, need some leveling up.
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
You could honestly just max him out. Hero level doesn't matter that much. Fair enough.
Look, if I'm getting my shit pushed in by people like 10 levels below me, that's a problem.
Yeah, not even named enemies.
How embarrassing.
There is a lot of them, in all fairness.
I definitely feel stronger.
Alright, let's go.
Break time's over.
Well, these dudes have respawned.
It looks like they're still gone, which is good.
God bless.
Because the story has already advanced far enough to where these enemies are active.
They're on us. Orders?
Let's see, there are 2 Kevis rescuers in this group if you want to try to take out their healers.
I'll do what I can.
No, we're just doing the spinning guns thing.
There we go.
Revolver Ocelot, that's the thing I was looking for. This is like the most hectic fight we've seen so far, easily.
Really? Okay, I think the rescuers are gone.
Looks like it, yeah.
Speed.
Now you would probably want to go after like the sniper or the blasters. Oh, definitely not the sniper. They have tons of HP. Go after the blasters. Oh, that might be all that's left is just these 2. So I take this one out and finish the last guy with a chain attack.
Why not? Can't take it with me.
No, you can't, which is really sad.
The motherfucker said woohoo.
The layman's yippee. Damn. Just knock him back through the door of the colony? No, we don't want any.
Why's like, what the hell is going on here? Yeah, we're all very impressed, Ion.
I was gonna say, you missed, Baldy, but then they curved.
Oh boy. I'm just gonna shoot and then shoot again.
I don't even need to cock my gun, unlike that other class.
Hopefully this should just about do it.
And if not, you've got an Ouroboros round after this. I think this should have enough damage, though. Yep, there you go.
I'm sorry, but you embarrassed me before, so now I'm gonna go even further beyond and kill your ghost. Jesus Christ.
You could have even gotten another round out of this. Because Noah having 95 TP would get boosted by the 25% to go past 100.
Ah, numbers are hard on the fly, eh, Spo? Woohoo!
This isn't the end! This is the decider!
This random soldier is just like, why me?
You know damn well why you.
No, you is a different Mobius.
Oh, you.
I love that animation when you have the really small field because she just gets stuck on the walls.
Yeah.
Was there one enemy that had like 5 HP left?
I think there was. Ah, fuck.
Emotional damage.
No! Mwamba! Oh, coconut head.
They've been reborn?
No, if that was the case, wouldn't they be way younger?
That's a good point.
Mwamba looks like he did this term.
Wamba! It's me! Lance!
Remember when we were Mwamba all over the place? Remember the good times?
Stop it! Wamba!
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, of course they're not the only ones.
And now Kamaravi. What's going on?
Oh, he got his eye back too. I've never even thought about that.
Oh, great. Now they're rehashing storylines. Who the fuck is Tootalootin'? Is this Dijack music or what?
This melody.
Yes, yes it is.
Oh no. Meowth knows exactly what that means.
Mm-hmm.
Miyabi! It's Miyabi?
Hello.
Why?
So that's why.
Why have you done this?
Me,
What a
Sana,
weird
your friend.
sentence.
We came to save you! You don't have to fight for him anymore! So stop and come along with us!
Save thy breath.
So if the end to Chapter 5 and beginning of Chapter 6 is the peak
The instinct
of this game,
to fight tooth
which
and
I think
nail
is
to
pretty
survive.
well agreed upon in the entire community, this would be
Normally,
the
they
secondary
undergo
peak for me.
basic conditioning
Okay.
in a cradle
This is
prior
the
to
second best
order,
part of the game, in my opinion.
as you all once did.
Is, do you not remember when you were a fetus?
They would fight for 10 years before returning to Her Majesty.
What a piece of work.
These younglings, they live for the sole purpose of battle,
I mean, Kamaravi's case, that was kind of true.
as you are.
But he wanted to fight on his own terms, not by
Our
someone else's
memories and
orders.
feelings, they define us. They dictate who we are. When you take all of that away,
'Tis a phantasm. Fundamentally, memories and feelings are but tacked on extras and afterthought.
Tacked on? Cut the crap!
Oh, they are as sheep. You are simply deceiving yourselves, wishing to divine some meaning.
Whenever someone has manufactured soldiers, they always go about the emotions are a hindrance route, especially in these kind of stories. And it's like, it kind of makes me think of that part of Metal Gear Rising where Raiden could hear the thoughts of the soldiers that he was fighting.
Yeah, I don't want to undercut the drama here, but you very clearly said shoulders there. So I was like looking at his shoulders like, are they manufactured? I can't really tell.
It is then.
Everything is manufactured.
Consequently, we who are his avatars enjoy powers beyond mortal ken.
Mobius are Zed's avatars.
The gift I was imparted is the creation of flame clocks. Must I say more?
You could.
I hold the life of every soldier in the very palm of my hand.
If that were true,
Indeed, the flame clock.
couldn't he just let
They
the
are
soldiers
part
grow
of
up?
my very
Or
being.
whatever. Like, let the soldiers be attached to a flame
Ethel
clock.
and Camarade
Instantly
flame
kill
clocks.
them and gain all their life force and let them recycle.
My finest
Hmm.
work.
Maybe that's just boring. Who knows?
Did they not thrill you? The ebb and flow of their lives. Then did it strike me. Like unto a flame, human life also doth glow and glimmer brightest just afore it is quenched. And hence, there can be no greater nourishment. Indeed, this flame clock is therefore my proudest creation.
It is purple.
Final year, when
Is
life
it
at
not
its
purple
best.
to you?
A clock
So why
that
was
can rise to a
the
sublime
one on
instant
the
is a
Ferranuses
flame
when
clock most
Ethel and
great.
Camaravi fought before also purple? What connection does that have? I'm asking because I literally don't know. If that's what this one does, why were those purple?
Why? This is all kinds of screwed up. I've never met anyone I wanted to punch more.
Well, I think Zed will still hold that title.
Uni's eyelashes were clippings through the eye patch. I hate it.
Well, just means they're on flake, no need to judge.
Let your function be fulfilled and kill! And I shall raise you up as many times as needed, with my flame clock ablaze.
So he's basically a necromancer.
Come! Come!
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Tonight's feast! Look on
Why
the
do I have
fires
so
of
many
your
notifications in Discord?
Why do you?
Anon!
Someone sent me 7 DMs. I will check that later. Obviously, Miyabi is the healer here, so you want to take her out out first.
Glory Song Miyabi. Wow.
She has that title, which might tell you some things you don't already know, because of some other characters with titles that we've seen. Did you direct the rest of the party to focus on Miyabi?
I didn't, but I will now. I'll play healer for a little bit.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. There you go. Get some healing. I don't think sleep is going to do anything, but you'll get a little damage off the art.
That's what I was planning on.
Lands went down just before that went out.
Son of a bitch.
He's back up already.
Oh, maybe I am a necromancer.
Okay, the rest of this should be a decent bit easier. What do my notes say? Go after Mwamba next, this says.
Okay. Time to wamber all over the place. Oh, I'm blocked. Yeah, there we go. It's wabbering time.
A little disappointed by the fact that we don't ever get actual party member Mwamba, because he does have files for like chain attack stuff that don't ever get used.
I think I saw a little bit too, but I guess that's just to keep up the pretense of him, you know, not immediately being fed to the grinder.
I mean, it's not like the game really tried to hide that fact either. They made it pretty obvious that he was going to die when they're talking about how he's so close to homecoming and everything.
Like, Jesus Christ.
He was 1 week from retirement.
You may as well have painted a target on his face.
Damn. Getting that damage. Oh, that's why you're doing so much more damage to Mwamba than the other guy. That Vanguard from the last group had 25% physical defense. So all your physical attacks were doing 3/4 of the damage. He died before you even hit him because you had damage over time on him.
Your fate was sealed when you rose against us.
Sorry, Mwamba, but I kind of prefer the other Mwamba.
Are you going to keep going, or are you going to let our man die in peace?
It's not a man. It's not a normal man, Spot. It's not an innocent man. Spleen!
That looked really strange. I feel like some of the textures were not working great there. I'll have to try to remember to check that after we're done.
It could have just been Discord, you realise.
No, that looked like actual models glitching out. Nice damage, though. Next on the list would be Kamaravi, since Hacked is a defender, he would be last. Tyon is asleep.
You can enjoy a nap on the battlefield.
Can sleep bloom on the battlefield.
If it could.
Yeah, it depends on what debuffs you're using, I guess.
I think it should be safe to take control of someone else.
Yeah, I think once you get... I think Mwamba is probably one of the bigger damage dealers, and you took the healer out as well, so I think you're doing a lot better at this point. Although when Uni and Tyon fuse together and you lose one of your tanks and your healers, who knows what can happen.
Just say punch.
Just standing in place because you knocked him back and he's too far to auto-attack now.
Oh, he's out of there. Alright. Hacked. Face my wrath.
Hacked is like the least memorable of these four characters. He only appears when that one Mobius at the start, which I guess is D and J. Do we even have names for those? It's the one that's Jorn and the other guy fused together. When they show up at the beginning, right when we unlock Ouroboros, he and Mwamba died at the same time, basically. We heard his name once and saw his face, and that was it. Wise just over in the corner like, huh, how did this plan not work?
Well, I can just revive them as many times as need be.
It's just like, why did this not work? Sees that we're all level 60. Sons of bitches.
That would do it.
He just breaks accent to curse us out.
And what do you mean your English accent was fake this whole time? Booyah. Art mastered.
And now, this is the peak point. This is the #2 point in the entire game for me.
Oh, Mwamba, when did you get so strong?
Kamaravi too. The last time we fought, he was in a Pharaonis. But he seems to be even more driven this time round. Sparks! Is this their fight or flight instinct?
Poor Miyabi. They're strong, all right. But that's all they are.
Huh?
The melody Miyabi used to play, it wasn't like this.
As Wai said, emotions are superfluous. However that word's meant to be pronounced.
Yeah.
It's okay, you just getting into the vibe here. Omega.
It's not our old friends that we're fighting here.
So, yeah, he's basically having them fight on pure instinct. There's nothing else to them.
An astute observation, yes. It is so. Owing to the basic conditioning being lacking, their psyches are rather unstable.
They were basically born at this age, and they didn't have time to recondition them, I guess, into proper soldiers, so they're just like going mad on the inside, but the melody keeps them sane. Relatively.
Iterated.
That's wrong! You can't use the Offseers!
Oh my dear boy, I think I can. Okay, I guess France exists in this world.
The mental instability is assuaged, and their movements adhere to the base specifications. Certainly, there is no will behind it, but will is an undesired side effect.
There is no lingering will.
Evil. You can't do this. Not to me, Abby. Not to our off-seeing rights. How dare you use them to your own ends?
That's a good tune. A Chris original?
Yeah, I suppose it is.
Maybe I'll pinch it as well.
You've got your own tunes, Noah. Those are just as good. Wonderful, I'd say.
Top 40 bangers,
Really?
a lot of them.
I only tweaked a few notes in a score from my previous colony.
It's not the notes that matter.
Hear that,
It's the
Spar?
feelings you imbue them with.
In Guitar Hero, it is the notes that
Really?
matter. Literally, that's the only thing that matters.
Raw emotion. It resonates.
Mio! It's feelings!
Feelings.
It's the Offseer melody we've been playing. We just need to play it again now. She's an Offseer too. I know for sure it'll reach her.
Oh shit, it's time for a flute off.
Of course, yeah. Our melody.
It just sounds a bit shrill now that I'm listening to it.
Yeah.
Understood. I'm taking the lead. You follow.
Nobody steal this sword, it's mine.
Noah, Mio, what are you...
Wow. Good thinking, you two.
Yeah, don't rush him or anything, why?
I'm saying this might actually work.
There we
Come on,
go.
guys, defend. Lance, Senna.
All right.
Sure thing.
Yeah, Riku, square up. No, you don't actually have to do another fight.
That would have been cool though, yo, that was pretty dope.
Yeah, we have super fancy cutscene this time around. Choreography and everything.
Nah, mate.
If you keep playing, I'll get you some more cheese puffs.
The ultimate incentive. No, their vibes are just too dope.
Huh? What in the...
Me, Abby. Hear me? It's me. Mio. Remember that day when you first explained to me the purpose of an Offseer? Softly. That fateful day when the lights of life danced into the sky. So high. Ever since that day, I've done my best to play that melody you trusted me with. Me, Abby, you gave me newfound life back then.
And then M gave me a new body, so really it's been swings and roundabouts for
Let it be
me.
my turn.
Am I even the same person anymore?
Yeah, that's the whole replacing the head of a broom
Help me.
conundrum.
Just wait, me, Abby. I'll be with you soon.
Yeah, I don't really understand this specifically. It's kind of just magic bullshit. We don't need to explain it.
Mio.
Mio.
I guess if you want to come up with an explanation for that, Lucky 7 was resonating with the music. I guess at the time I didn't think about it because it's just
How can this be?
the sealed sword because it's inside the red one.
Their minds ought to have all been scoured clean.
Why? An Offseer's melody. It's more than a sequence of notes. It is shaped by feelings. Those of the player and of the ones being played for. All I did was shape the feeling Miyabi passed to me. And play my heart out.
Inconceivable. You were able to override Zed's precepts?
Shivery breath.
No Ouroboros should command that sort of power. the sword of the end. That's what's behind this reprehensible act. Well then,
Like I said, when you have
I shall just
a constant cycle like this, where they keep failing and one finally succeeds, you have to wonder what the difference is. And I think it is the sword of the end in this case, because even though N also has it,
Holy fuck.
yeah, this is like super Mobius. Even though N also has the sword of the end, he didn't have the same support. So I guess it's more than just one thing setting this group apart.
My Mobius power certainly holds no sway over you. Oh no. At this late hour, I will bring my mind, spirit, and flesh to bear, and batter you all into oblivion.
Kinda raw.
Come! May the bloody sport commence!
Ooh, let's fucking go!
Let's get it.
You took me out of his mind. You made him
His first attack gets blocked. That's hilarious.
Let's keep an eye on everyone as they do their thing. Anything in your notes about this guy that I want to look out for?
The guide that I've been using actually does not mention anything about this fight other than his stats. He is 40% resistant to physical damage, but negative 30 resistant to ether damage, so that's why I recommend changing classes earlier.
Wow.
He actually takes 30% more damage from ether attacks. He has 3.7 million HP. Uh-huh.
What's he doing?
He grabbed one of your party members and he's throwing him like a lot of the big Mobius guys do. Earlier in the game, that was instantly killing your party members.
Just make sure my attackers and whatnot are nice and buffed over here. Not the most exciting way of fighting, but it is keeping my guys alive, so...
It's a lot more exciting than dying.
Yeah, true that. I'll do my damage with the chain attack anyway.
I'm glad that your other party members know to get to level 3 before doing their fusions.
I'm gonna save that heal party thing.
Oh yeah, for sure. It was actually really great that Tyon went into the fusion because he had aggro, and so in the fusion he can't take damage.
Can someone topple him, please?
But you have a chain attack, you can topple him. You can choose the arts to get used.
I know, I know.
Always pick the hero when they show up.
Too bad. And time.
He looked like he was going to stand up because of the twitching he was doing on the ground. It's too bad that Mobius do not count as machine type, or else you would actually get the bonus that Valdi has there. You see how he kind of raises up after being hit? That's weird. Bravo on the first round is really good. Nice.
What's that little symbol beneath his health bar there?
I believe that is a buff that he has active.
Fucking woohoo, lads.
Yeah, that's just the sort of generic symbol for a buff aura that's active. There's not really anything specific about what it might be, so... Probably just some kind of damage increase or something like that.
Bravo, baby.
Yeah, that'll work.
Don't worry, your boy's got this down pat. Kabloom!
This should be on plan of attack. Alright, coming right up.
Thank you, Noah. Very cool. A little bit of a roll in, and then a 1-2, 1-2. Big old punch. Shooty, shooty. I love this. Just fucking throw it at him and it explodes. Spars had to step away for a moment, so I will handle combat on my own for the time being. God damn, that was a lot of damage. He's a chunky one, and no mistake. See if I can risk a big punch or two. Everyone is Ouroboros. Everyone is here. There we go. Oh boy. He's gonna get really mad soon. That's what I'm scared of. Don't like that. Not entirely sure what he did. Oh, he's squeezing. Ooh, nasty. Right, come on, Tile. Up you get, mate. Ooh, he's getting a little bit angry, I feel. Yeah, I think it's time for this. Just a big old hammer to the spinal column. That's how we do things here at HFC. Oh shit. There we go. Man, leave Lance alone. What is your fucking problem? Good job we got two healers on the go here. Two of the best types of healers as well, I should say.
I see we are in the rage phase now.
Oh, we sure are. Oh, you tried, Tyon, you tried.
Yeah, unfortunately, they just kind of don't have the survivability, but that's what chain attacks are for.
Oh, I should have waited. Oh, wait, no. I do have everyone. Cool.
No, you are missing Tyon and Lance.
Fuck. Shouldn't have looked at the side. Well, whatever. Let's do some damage.
See, I didn't notice that either when you clicked it. I just noticed that they weren't there in the start, so...
Alright, cool.
Whatever. This will be more for applying buffs then, I suppose.
Oh, me knackers. Oh, this is not great.
Thanks, game. Really appreciate that.
Literally can't finish this.
Yeah, definitely just about the worst thing they could have given you. And because your defenders died, they lost all their aggro, so that's why Uni was getting punched.
Oh, I see.
Was the weather changing? It looks like there's kind of a snowstorm coming in.
Get a bit chilly.
There's a topple. Right as Uni also gets toppled in Ouroboros form. I hate that even when launched, they can still do the Mobius absorb attack thing. It really sucks. Damn, he is really strong.
He is. Thankfully, so am I. God damn it, lads.
And Noah. How are you meant to survive these attacks? What the fuck? Even your defenders are going out in like 2 auto attacks.
Okay, I'm not making that same mistake. Oh god. Healer, please.
Uni, please. Okay, they got you. I'm watching the debuffs to make sure they go away. Get Mio up and then you're good.
Oh, I was mashing the start button there. Yippee, motherfucker. Whew, what a chungus.
And again, you're like 6 levels above this guy. This is what I mean when I say this game is harder than the other 2. I would argue you have a lot more options to make the game easier, but it really depends on the other classes that you unlock and how much work you put into them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
And unfortunately, we can't spend a whole lot of time on screen setting things up, so...
His defense is so high. Well, it's nice to see his health bar go down a smidge.
Well, again, he does have that minus 30% ether damage, so your Full Metal Jaguar is doing tons of damage there. For some reason, Lance doesn't have all of his arts equipped. That's probably a lot to do with why he's not doing well.
Maybe, Spar, maybe.
I'm pretty sure you hit auto-equip on everything, so that should have gotten filled in. Weird. That is unfortunately going to finish the round.
Balls.
But hey, you're at full health, so it's okay.
Yeet. Got a bit better. Keep from top, Tom. Come on there.
I mean, there's only so much you could do with recharging hearts. Fusion didn't go through in time.
Oof. Oh, he's grabbing him.
Oh, jeez.
It's alright. Oh my god, that was like instant.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's an auto attack that took out Noah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Uni, please.
Thank you.
Tyon on Lands got stuck again. Come on, dude, can you give us just like another minute?
Fuck it.
Yeah, we don't need Valdi for this. We're good.
God damn this fight.
He is one of the big bads of Mobius, so I guess it makes sense.
It does. Like, I'm not complaining about that. It's just like, ooh.
Alright, I'm gonna help you out with this chain attack if that's okay.
That's fine.
Alright, I would go with... I guess either Lands or Mio at this point, because you need those, the aggro changes that those make.
Uh-huh, for sure.
Get your heals out.
There we go.
Yeah, I think that was really your only option there. Because I don't think Lands would have done it. Now we're hoping for either Noah or Uni so you can get that Ouroboros round. Yep, go with Uni. Hopefully you can actually get enough points to finish this round too.
I think we should be fine.
No, we didn't make it, unfortunately. That's just some unfortunate reactivations there.
There we go.
Just keep picking people back up when they die as much as you can, I guess.
That's what I'm doing.
Pray for him to keep missing attacks.
Yeah, get a grip, Noah. How dare you die when a monster the size of a fucking building hits you?
Right, yeah. It tosses you halfway across the field. I don't think you can help them up from top of when they're in Ouroboros form.
Plus. Ow, ow, ow.
Why was I asleep? Yeah, go with Tyon, yeah. Lower that physical defense as much as possible.
You got it.
Start with either Noah or Mio. Uni next.
Get everyone healed as much as possible, I guess.
Yeah, you definitely want to worry about that before the damage, I think. That's not a good reactivation, but at least we got his chain order this time. So pick Valdi. And then we're going to start with Mio.
Ah!
And then Senna, I guess? Yeah. And that should put us in range to finish the round with Tyon. Okay, Valdi, less of the tricks, more of the damage and the healing.
Check out what I've got in mind.
Go with Mio. Yeah. Make sure you use lands last.
I know, don't you worry.
Okay, but Valdi can also finish around because heroes don't have that 99 cap thing. So either way, really.
Oh, this is a little bit stressful.
Oh yeah. I think this is our 4th chain attack. Alright, and we're looking for Noah.
I've got an idea. All right.
Yeah. But we can't finish the round anyway because the game gave us a healer. These reactivations kind of suck. Sometimes the game is just kind of unfair.
Gotta make the best of a bad hand, I guess.
Okay, that's honestly kind of better because that frees him from the Mobius lock.
I know you've got more in you. Let's do it, Kyle. Noah, look after yourself.
I think Uni being in Ouroboros form is honestly the best because she has the strong healing stuff. There we go.
Just saw a chunk of his HP fall off.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. That might have been Uni's talent art because it has like an extra multiplier against Mobius. The Ouroboros talent art, that is. Do we have another topple? Is it recovered? I don't think it's recharged. Oh yeah, they got the topple. And a launch. Let's finish it.
Yes!
Yeah, let's go.
Oh.
And he's gonna stand up and then die. Oh, and they're gonna look a lot more competent in this cutscene than we did in the fight, I think.
Well, we did our best with the options we had available.
The Mobius fights just kind of don't fuck around.
Nor my precious purple clock.
A creditable effort, Ouroboros. Reviving their memories is no small feat. And how scintillating a display.
I don't like how cocky he's being.
Take that brilliance in hand and spread it wide. And in so doing, illuminate the world therewith. I shall be watching
Oh.
eagerly.
He got away.
His reaction to the flame clock being cut, and he's just like, well done, or whatever. I was like, wait a minute, does that not break this flame clock? Is that special for that? When I first played this?
Oh, good, they're not dead. That would have been really awkward.
But they all were revived very
Miyabi.
close to homecoming, so they
Miyabi.
all only have a couple of months left anyway.
We're gonna deal with that.
I've
Don't
been
worry.
listening all along. The melody you've been playing every day since then.
In case it wasn't clear, the
Miyabi,
hair tie
thanks to
that
you.
Miyabi has is
I
what's
sent on so
tied
many-
up in Mio's hair there.
So many voices to so many others. And I'm not done yet.
So now there's just
Keep
kind of
going.
2 copies of that hair tie there.
It was a gorgeous
Unnatural.
melody. Yours. And
Noah. Nice to meet you, I guess.
I guess.
Though I already feel like I know you.
Oh, okay. Needed a bit of context
huh?
there.
yours was
Nice to
very
meet you,
beautiful.
I guess.
Just like
Oh, this bitch.
I owe it to this.
You gave some boy my flute. And you hold on to that. I don't want boy germs.
Oh,
Some boy from Kevis at that.
I'll wash it. It'll be as good as new.
Noah.
Dummy. That's not what she was trying to say at all.
Wait, why am I...
Right? From me to Mio. And from her to you. The feeling is passed on. Until you can make your voice truly heard. Please, keep it with you. Yeah?
I will.
So you remember how I told you
If that's
that
how you
these
feel,
last 2 chapters
I'll
are
be
a
more
lot
than happy
shorter?
to keep using it.
We're like 2/3 of the way through chapter 6 now.
Wow.
Mio,
Yeah.
you've become the greatest Offseer I've ever seen.
Oh, there's still room to grow. But at least I found my stride. Since I'm not alone.
Could I, come with you?
Yes, please.
Of
You are an
course.
amazing hero and you have one of the
You're
best
back.
skills in the game.
Miyabi,
Ooh, I'm curious.
We really missed you.
Oh, that's right. Senna knew her too.
Mio, Senna.
It's such a thrown in kind of thing that it feels like an afterthought.
I mean, I was kind of the reason you died, to be fair. We can't do anything about this now, but we can't forget about Kamaravi and the others. Yeah, they must be pretty bamboozled. There is that, but also, they're supposed to be dead. Even if they wake up, they can't go back to their own colonies. Should we discuss this with Travis? Who the fuck is Travis?
Monica's right-hand man.
Oh, that dude, the mum car looking guy. And Mobius wouldn't be able to mess with them too easily either. Makes a nice fucking change of pace. Okay then.
Hey, homeboy, we got some problems.
We actually wanted to talk to you if that's okay. More ridiculous tech here? Oof. We destroyed their flame clock, so we shouldn't have to worry about the colony. But on the other hand... Right, what comes next for your friends is a different matter.
Yeah, we kind of don't want to just leave them out here in the snow and everything either.
Yeah, I mean, one dude's literally on fire, but that's kind of only aesthetically.
I like how you can see the hand of Morardain in the background.
Yeah, there it is.
Way out there.
Worried about something? Just wondering if they'll know to see the city people as allies. Gah, sorry, that was a weird thing to say. Anyway, we made it this far, so let's hurry to the Cloud Keep.
Cloud Keep sounds like 100% a Zelda thing, rather than a Xenoblade thing.
Quest complete. Just a side story, nothing important.
We actually
I can't believe
ranked
this
up
is really happening.
Mio's class, and we got a new hero and a new class to use.
Yo, Troubadour.
So Mio just gets a bunch of stuff, and that class, and Miyabi while using it, has, like I said, one of the best skills in the game that adds 20% evasion and accuracy to the entire party. And the game is introducing burst combo, just in case you haven't used it up until now.
Interesting. Oh, you can auto-set it. That's cool.
Guess we can
Always
take
nice
these off
to have
now.
more friends.
So now, I'm pretty sure I see the question mark. If you turn around and go back to Colony Omega, there's another thing we can do before we wrap up here.
Okay. Oh, we've still got like 30 minutes, so...
It's going to be good. You're going to like it, I think.
Okay.
All under control.
The city got here pretty quick, though.
Ah! I thought we injured him. Oh.
You can stop resisting now. Victory is already decided. Surrender quietly.
No.
Enough. You will find. I don't do as my foes bid me.
The enemies you seek
Huh?
are no more.
It's you.
Your senses returned suddenly. You must be feeling confused. If we startled you, we're sorry.
So
Everyone,
unfortunately,
please put away your weapons.
Kamaravi was not so lucky as to regain all of his memories. Miyabi kind of had a special thing there because of the resonance of the flutes, I guess.
Mimi! It's okay. It's Kamaravi. He wouldn't attack a defenseless opponent.
What makes you so sure?
I don't believe it's consistent with the warrior's way you follow.
Yeah, you got me there.
You've got some guts.
I like how almost everyone is color matched except
must
for
want
Mio,
something
who's
of
still
me.
got the white outfit.
I'll hear you out.
I'll start from the end. We want you to come to the city with us.
The fuck is a city?
City. Which colony is that?
I mean, I guess that's the
Is it a
best
colony?
comparison
Yeah.
that these people know.
Explain.
It's a special place. Safer than where we are at present. Of course, we don't intend to hold you against your will or force you into anything.
And what has it to do with me? What do you seek to gain from this?
We want you to live true to yourself.
True to... Explain.
Quickly, you see the
Someone
mark
once
on
showed
my
us
neck,
it was
right?
possible to live
Also,
life
I am
as we
literally
wanted
getting
to.
a frostbite on my balls.
We want
Oh,
to pass the
I
time.
don't know why I even sat down in the first place, to be honest.
Free.
Are you okay?
It's nothing.
Just this
Just a
pain in
little
my
pain.
eye that I can't really explain.
Could it be Miyabi's lingering influence?
No,
Oh god, I forgot
This is
about that
innate.
eye thing. Jesus.
I can't see
Yeah,
through
I
it.
commented earlier
That's
that he
fine.
got his eye back.
He can't see through it, so it's just a facsimile.
Remember the fight with P&O?
It could be from that. That pain was the price. What Kamaravi paid for freedom. Or maybe still does.
I like how the title of this section of the guide that I've been using is titled Everyone is Here.
Yeah?
About what you asked of me before.
Because if you've been doing
I have
everything,
one
this is where
condition.
you get the last of the heroes.
Promise me that they will receive the same treatment as I.
That was our intent from the start. You needn't worry on that count.
I thank you. Whatever the circumstance we find ourselves in, the crucial question is always, how do we live? They will realize it too, before long.
Oh yeah.
I wish to find the path I should tread, to discover my warrior's way. For now, we are traveling companions, headed for this place you call the city.
And we get another new hero in this part.
You will be
Hell
welcome
yeah,
there.
buddy.
By the by, Kamaravi, how are you with heights?
In what sense?
I thought you might be startled, so I wanted to give you a heads up.
You'll understand when you see it. We'll let you know once we're ready to go.
Understood. I await eagerly.
A twist of fate.
The radiant flame clock.
Isn't it funny? Our being together here like this is partly thanks to this thing.
Oh, what's up, Wamba? What am I doing here? I don't understand.
Good to add more names.
Probably not going to be in a talkative mood for the time being.
Kamaravi had that strong will, so he can kind of regain himself quickly. And like I said, Miyabi was sort of reawoken by the flutes, so they had special stuff going on. When Wayamo and Hacked, they're kind of left out in the lurch, I guess. Alright, time to head back to the city. I wonder if this would have also taken us automatically to the city last time if we had just gone to this part instead, rather than returning the soldiers, because this is here no matter what, as far as I'm aware.
It's a good job no other consoles want to like followers or anything.
For real, though. There is a little bit more to this quest than just arriving in the city, so you'll see here in a moment. There's a mystery afoot, shall we say. I'm glad these takeoff and landing sequences are really slow.
Yeah. Drink it in.
I mean, they look nice, at the very least.
And what are you complaining about, then?
They just take a really long time, and there's nothing to talk about, except for the fact that there's nothing to talk about.
Oh, don't bring that old trope back up.
I am a leaf on the surface of a lake. I am a stone warming in the sun.
Yeah, so when we were asking about heights...
I am the clouds on a windless day. I am the reed that bends but does not break.
Froze up all over banana.
You can relax. We've landed now.
Guess he didn't like heights after all.
Funny, considering how gung-ho he was riding around in his Feronis.
I mean, can handle a Feronis,
Yeah,
but
okay, but
yeah, that's
I
still
don't
on
think
the
we should
ground,
talk about
technically.
the past in front of him. He's just been born, and in a 10th term body.
Imagine being born
I'm
at
sure he
19
just wants
years
to
old.
Focus on the here and now.
There's a whole lot of things that go wrong there, but just from an
What are you
emotional
smirking
standpoint,
at?
that would be...
Oh, just...
Yeah, that would be bad.
You're a genuine good egg, Uni.
Huh? Where did that come from?
Don't call me a good egg just because I'm part bird.
Hey there.
Say, is that racist?
Hey, Travis.
Hey, Mumcar, how's it
Glad to see
going?
you guys. Something terrible's happened. You won't believe it. Oh, but no word of it to the boss lady, yeah? My salary's on the line here.
Monica standing right behind him.
Preamble, mate. You gonna actually tell us what's going on?
Somebody opened one of the cradles.
Huh?
You think it was an intruder?
I don't know, but there weren't any obvious signs of it. The soldier inside has gone missing as well. Someone you knew, I gather. It's, oh, come on, it's on the tip
Not
of my tongue.
Ethel, is
You
it?
know, what's her name? With the silver hair.
With the silver hair.
No way.
Ethel. That's it, Ethel. Oh, why is all this happening on my watch? Oh, never mind. Now's not the time for reflection.
If such is the situation, I shall assist as well. Where shall we look?
Kamaravi's a good guy.
He is. We can call him a good egg.
We were just
He'd be a boiled egg.
surprised that you were so, concerned.
I am also recently of a cradle born. It may be some kind of fate at work. The soldier named Ethel. She may also find herself at a loss.
So he didn't actually remember.
No, but fate is
And
bringing them
also,
back together.
You,
In a
good
different
sir.
way.
Huh? Me?
You must be frightfully exhausted. Do not push yourself, please.
Hey, watch it, fella. I know I'm no spring chicken, but there's no need to rub it in.
Sorry, mate, he's just been born. I'm pretty sure he didn't mean anything bad by it.
Anyway, moving along.
This is a weird
Movement
world
in
when
and
you
out of
really
the
stop
city
and
is
think
strictly
about it.
regulated. So if there weren't
Yeah.
any incidents reported so
Like,
far,
the first two games are strange in their own ways, but this one is just all kinds of weird.
Yeah, you're right. Let's first search for clues in the module warehouse.
I hope you have the
Good
quick
luck
travel
to you,
point for the
Rico
module warehouse,
Snappers.
or else you gotta run there.
In the meantime, we'll take custody of the friends you contacted us about.
I think I told you to
They're
walk
called
in there
Wombat
for
and
this
Cat.
exact reason
what's
at
gonna
one
happen
point.
to them?
They're not quite back to themselves yet, right?
It's annoying
We'll
because
give
you
them a
have
checkup,
multiple
make sure they're all
cutscenes
there.
in that room,
And after that,
but it doesn't give you
well,
the quick travel
keep them
point
under observation,
unless you
I
go
suppose.
in there
Either
like
way,
on
you
your
can leave them
own.
with us.
Why must you tease
We'll
me?
leave them in your able hands then.
Yeah, sure thing. They'll be safe as houses. I'll be in the war room. Keep me abreast of any developments.
He's temporarily joined the party.
Yep. Sorry, Miyabi.
High places.
It's okay. It's
set
okay.
by resolve.
I think Miyabi can be found walking around the city when she's not part of the part of the party. I definitely did not almost say potty.
Part of the party. Going for a pissy. What the hell's wrong with me? Is this the one?
That's the one.
There's few frames of the characters walking in that are so funny for some reason.
Well, it really is empty.
It's definitely Ethel's module.
So did she bust out on her own?
That's what it looks like, because they said there was no signs of an intruder.
Columbo comes along and just says the glass was broken from the inside.
There's footprints all over the place. They seem to be in a rush.
Yeah, there's another quest where you have to follow the footprints with the iris.
Clues.
So you're going to get a nice tour of the city.
And indeed, yippee.
Let's get going.
We might go over 2 hours with this one, but it's not too bad.
Oh no, how dare we?
Considering we've put up 3-hour parts, and didn't you have like a 4-hour finale for Hogwarts Legacy?
Uh-huh. It was pretty fun, so it was. Okay.
Aside from the footprints, she obviously came by here.
Nopon, you say?
What?
Let's use this.
Huh? I don't know what that's about. I actually don't know what that's about. Imagine the look on my face when I had already explored all of this area on my own, and now the game makes me go here. Like, oh good, I've got to do all of this climbing again.
Oh, gotta play the game. Ugh. I gotta say though, these don't seem like Ethel's boot prints.
You're right, actually. Also, careful not to fall.
Told me that last time and I didn't do it. Maybe I'll do it this time just for shits and giggles.
That's right, we did explore this because we did that one hide-and-seek side quest.
That spots.
This is the exact same path.
I think it's turning over here now. Oh, we were actually just following a Nopon.
So did you come out of the cradle?
What can BB do now?
Kibibi's gonna fess up.
Mimi? QBB, sorry. Sorry, so sorry.
Must be
We
Canadian.
haven't even said anything yet.
QBB, no, without saying.
No offense to anyone who's actually from Canada, but I know a lot of people from Canada that apologize way too much.
Oh, so it's a true stereotype.
Well, for the small selection of people that I know, yes.
Hide and seek. What is that?
Speaking of the hide-and-seek side quest,
It's ultimate pastime of daringly go and hide where not allowed to go.
Daringly. Defying a prohibition.
Yeah, that's kind of raw.
QBB, please asking to not make scary face.
yeah, Kamaravi's not the most gentle person in the world.
He's got resting war face.
Yeah.
And when it opened, girl, wake up. QBB, really, truly sorry.
His eyes started to
We
roll
get
into
it
the
now.
back of his
So,
head for a
wipe
split
your
second
tears.
there. It was odd.
Look, you're getting your tummy wet. And what happened afterwards? Did you go somewhere with the awoken soldier?
QBB gets scared and flees from scene of hide,
Oh.
but can tell Morley or Leslie where she go. QBB think it direction of Centrillo Parade.
Which is the center area down there where the cantina or whatever it is.
The camera was pointing at it, Spa.
I mean, everything is kind of the same color. It's hard to pick it out if you're not paying attention, I guess.
Don't mind him. He's just, trying to maintain his cool.
I updated Travis on the situation. He says he's coming to collect QBB.
Is QBB in serious trouble?
Yeah, you kind of fucked up, QBB.
Yeah, you should not have been playing hide and seek in the module warehouse. Probably the only worst spot would have been the statue room.
Travis's hands and go track down Ethel. She looks quite distinctive. Someone on Centrillo Parade should have noticed her.
Have you seen anime walking through the area? we're pretty advanced, but I don't know what anime is. You will one day. You will one day. Fucking QBB, I swear to God.
You're not going to climb up here and then jump off to try to land somewhere, are you?
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, remember that, because depending on if you do one of the other Ascension quests, you need to do that to find an NPC.
Ah, okay.
It's not one of the ones that I think we plan on doing, because it's not a Mobius-involved one. It is probably one of my favorites, though.
Oh, it's young Ethel. Like young exclamation mark Ethel as a variant.
Well, yeah, because she was still in the cradle.
You're not hurt. I think I know you.
That's weird, right?
What's wrong with you?
Man, my eye keeps hurting.
Nothing. I just can't see. Anyway.
Kamaravi. You're smoldering Kamaravi.
Yes, the nickname is literal, thank you.
Ethel, you recognize him?
I have to go somewhere? I have to. But why?
Take it easy. Let's take our time, yeah? We'll help you, look. No problem.
I thought that was Senna speaking because she emoted, but it was Mio's voice, and I got really weirded out.
Oh, monotone Mio. Not used to this.
Now comes the tricky part. What do we do from here?
That is a good fucking question, Tired.
Foster her in the city. A first termer won't be any use in a fight.
Do you find that acceptable?
I don't know.
I have a proposal. Would you leave her with me for a while?
I
Wait,
will become Fire Dad.
What the hell?
Until she settles on her own path.
That kind of reminds me of that one episode of Avatar. It says, we have to defeat the Father Lord. You mean the Fire Lord? That's what I said.
For now, let's see what Travis thinks. As the city's concerned too, we shouldn't decide alone.
Travis, I fear we will wear him out again.
This is a bit weird though. It's like you were literally fighting each other to the death and now you're adopting her.
I mean, their fates are kind of intertwined, at least insofar as these iterations of them.
I will mind my ways around him.
Well, this certainly took an unexpected turn.
Really?
We can't allow the loss.
Now we have to head down to the war room to talk to Travis.
Okay.
I don't think you can get over there from here.
Balls. Yeah.
That even skips the elevator.
I could have jumped down there. Wouldn't have ended up well, but I could have done it.
Ah, well, I guess I mostly understand.
I think it's
Are
the
you sure you
eyes
can handle child
that make him look
rearing?
so much like Mumkar.
Child rearing? What is that?
I was thinking of just
In a
like the facial
nutshell,
structure, really.
I'm asking if
I
you
feel like the
capable of
eyes are the
taking
most different
responsibility
thing
for
than
the
like
proper upbringing
everyone
of
else,
this little
though, because
princess.
they're slanted differently.
I'm not princess. My name is Ethel.
Too precious.
I like Travis.
Yeah, he's definitely not like
I will
Mumkar,
serve for the
thank
good of
God.
the city. I am sure I have my blind spots, but I always complete the duties assigned to me.
I'll help too.
But you cannot fight.
You want to bet, mister?
I can be your eyes, though. I can see that which you cannot. No?
I think Kamravi is actually
By the
blind,
flames.
at least in one eye.
Spirited, isn't she?
Oh yeah, too spirited, I'd say. Look, let me bend your ear a little.
You don't think it's going to work?
Which might have explained why he was so freaked out by the transport vehicle. A lot like a Toph
Well, I'll try
situation.
talking to Monica then. Oh, okay, fine. I get it. Let's do this. I'll take care of Ethel, and instead we'll have Kamaravi help out on the combat side. That'll be perfect, don't you think? Hey? Hey?
Hey?
You're that scared of Monica? Oh, I'm scared, all right. But I'm not just trying to cover it up from sheer terror, okay? It's just that woman takes on way more than she should. I bet she doesn't know how to take it easy. So I
mean, she is
figured,
the leader of the city, so that's a lot of people's lives to be responsible
Your
for.
warrior's way is
And not just in a
unteachable,
military
sir.
fashion.
I will never forget your kindness. Be sure, the debt will be repaid.
Oh yeah? Well, make it 100-fold then.
Don't get greedy, Trav.
Oh, we're doing nicknames now. How about we start with Lieutenant Travis and go from there, eh?
I am deeply indebted to you all as well.
Don't sweat it.
No, this is truly
I think
a
we should
great debt.
let Boliaris know
Especially
that Ethel's back and alive.
And a kid,
You said
which is a bit
I
weird.
should live true to myself. I haven't discovered exactly what that means yet, but now I understand what you meant at least. And am grateful to you for setting me on the right path.
It was a very short
You are
arc,
the
but
source
nonetheless
of the
emotional.
spark that set
Well,
my flame
we are
alight.
not done with them yet, but we cannot
Thank you.
continue quite yet. So we'll do that when we get to the next chapter.
Okay.
I know. I just never in my life thought I would be on the receiving end of this kind of speech. The
Can you
future
guess who's going to get the
really
class for this
is
hero
a foreign
quest?
country.
Huh.
Nope, it's not coming to
Suppose
me.
it is.
I'm sure in time you and Ethel will find it. The right path. The right code to live by.
Yes. Until such time, I, Kamuravi, remain ready to do battle for the city. And for you as well.
For at least 1 month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
And say hello to the highest flat damage class in the entire game.
Fuck yeah, Tyon, let's go.
Seraph is kind of insane. The big problem, as it's explaining here, is that you damage yourself with your arts.
I see some relations have changed.
Yeah, quite no. Jesus Christ.
Alright, now we can head back to Colony Omega and continue on our way, whenever you get done here, of course.
What should I replace Mio's thing with?
Go with Troubadour, let's start working on that.
Yeah, for sure.
Leave the healing to me.
Even if she's not in the party, she can still be in the party.
I'll take the offensive then.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay, we need another thingamabob here.
Nothing's getting past me.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Booyah, baby. Okay. Back to Omega.
Yep.
What region was that in?
That is in the upper area of the Asia region.
Okay.
So you need to, yep, do that.
Just there. Just there?
Yep. And on the next part of the story, we will do some very important things and meet some very important people.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to that, so I am.
The next part that we should be doing should be back to more side quest stuff, so we'll probably be doing Uni's Ascension quest and maybe unlocking another new hero.
Yeah, so look out for that. Thanks all for supporting the HFC playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. We'll see you next time for a couple more episodes of the game. Bye for now.